You don't need complex setup or expensive tool to create high-end UI anymore. You just need to combine the right input. In this section, I will show you how to build a premium hero in minutes using Aura. We will drag in DESIGN.md or HTML file and turn it into something clean and high-end without overthinking anything. It's simple, fast, and it works. I will also show you another way to add a beautiful background from different tools and how to create an interactive hero section with 3D elements to make your hero stand out even more. For this section, we will only focus on the hero, not the full landing page, and we will cover more advanced prompting in the next section. Sometimes we overthinking the hero section. We either don't prompt correctly or we overdo it and it just goes all over the place. So here a simple approach I like to use. There are many ways to build a template, but personally, I always start with the hero and find some inspiration first to guide the design. If you just prompt randomly, the result can already look good. But for a hero, I want something more tricking, something that really stand out and make people want to scroll. All right, let's begin. Go to aura.build. On the home page, you have several ways to start your project. You can prompt manually using text or use an image, which is even better for analysis. You can also import a website URL to recreate a layout, or if you are a beginner and don't know where to start, I recommend remixing a template from the community to guide you. We won't cover that in this section. We will go over it later. You can also use the prompt builder if you're not sure what to write. You have a lot of choice here that will help you. And you have the option to prompt with HTML or React and choose the model you want. Personally, I usually go with Gemini 3.1 Pro because it gives more detailed result and cleaner layout with very little effort. But if I'm building something more complex that requires a lot of code, I will switch to Cloud Opus. Since neuform.ai was released, I've been really enjoying using it to generate specific sections. It's a great platform to quickly create UI blocks like heroes, feature, and more, with a strong visual direction. I often use it as a starting point, especially when I want something more specific or more designed right away. I'm not going too deep into Neuform here. I will have a dedicated course for that. But for now, I will show you how I use it in my workflow. So I'm going to take a hero that I already create and like. In this case, this laser background design. I really like this one. First, go to the export button on the top right. From there, I download the DESIGN.md file and also the HTML or React file if you want. Make sure to download both files if you want the exact same design. If you only download the DESIGN.md, you will get the design system like color, typography, and overall style, but not the exact layout or structure. So it's important to also download the HTML file. If you only prompt with the DESIGN.md file, this is what you will get. You will have the text, the color, the style, but no real structure or direction. It's like having all the ingredients for a recipe but no instruction on how to put everything together. Now back in Aura, I simply drag and drop both files directly into the prompt field. And if you have your own asset like a logo, images, or any file, you can just drop them here. And I'm going to prompt this. Create this hero section from the attached file, then apply the DESIGN.md to match the full design system. Okay, let's generate it. Let's see what it gives us. All right. This is exactly the kind of shortcut I like. When you use both together, the DESIGN.md and the HTML file, it becomes much more powerful. It's almost like cloning the design exactly. I already know the style I want. So instead of fighting with the prompt, I just export the DESIGN.md and HTML and bring everything into Aura. Now I'm not starting from nothing anymore. I'm starting from a strong base, and that makes the whole workflow way easier. When you start adding new section, Aura will keep the same design DNA from your hero. So it automatically follows the same typography, layout, colors, and overall style. That way, everything stays consistent without you having to redo everything manually. So with just two prompts, you already get a clean landing page with a strong visual. Of course, you can push it further by adding animation, more creative layout, and unique detail. But like I mentioned, I will cover that in a future video. But so far, it's already pretty nice. Let me quickly show you another example using a different design from Neuform. I'm going to pick this one. It has more of a fluid wave background, almost like a flowering energy effect. So here we can see the primary color is blue, the secondary is pink, and so on. This design doesn't just include the hero, it already has full section. So we can take this entire design DNA and apply it to Aura using the same process. Download both files, then drag and drop them into Aura. And that's it. And let's see what we get. And as you can see, the result is already really strong. And this is exactly what I want. The design keeps the same DNA, same style, same structure, same visual direction. So you're not guessing anymore. You're starting from something that already works. And of course, we can improve some section with more detail later. All right, let's take this a step further. I also have another trick. If you want a more interactive or 3D style hero, you can use design from the Spline community. For example, I'm going to pick this robot. It looks simple, but it's add a nice interactive touch. So I would just remix it. Then go to export and copy the embed code. Now back in Aura, I write a simple prompt like create a modern AI tool hero section in dark mode, place the title content on the left side, and on the right side embed a 3D canvas with a floating robot using this spline iframe. Then paste the embed code. All right, let's see the result. Nice. So now we have a hero with an interactive 3D element. The robot is inside a canvas. It reacts to the cursor. And it intensely makes the design feel more dynamic and more alive. Next, let me quickly show you another way to enhance your hero with a beautiful background. Aura already includes a collection of high-quality assets, many of them coming from Unicorn.studio. So instead of searching everywhere, you can find great background directly inside Aura. Let's try this one. So yeah, I have to remove the old background first. I'll just show you quickly. You can also add your own images or upload your custom asset. But honestly, Aura already gives you a lot of great options, so most of the time, you don't even need to go anywhere else. Just with an image is already beautiful. All right, let's try another background from Unicorn. I'm going to take this one. Okay. I will just change the position to absolute. So the background stay inside the hero section instead of being fixed and visible the whole time. Nice. Beautiful. It's almost the same laser background created in Neuform. You can also go directly to unicorn.studio if you want more options from the community or create your own custom style. you will need to be a member, but once you are in, you can explore design, remix them, adjust them the way you want, and then export the embed HTML code depending on your project. Now I'm going to replace the previous unicorn background. I will scroll down to the code, select everything from the script tag to the closing script, and cut it by pressing the Command X shortcut. Then I would paste the new script in place of the old one. After that, I will just update the ID here, replace the previous one, and remove anything extra we don't need. And that's it. When you use the embed directly from Aura Asset, it's usually handle the position and size automatically. So all you really need to do is replace the code correctly. And that's the idea. In just a few minutes, we create multiple high-end hero variation. Starting from a simple prompt, then combining external input like DESIGN.md HTML, and even interactive element. So instead of overthinking the design or starting from scratch, you can just bring the right piece together and build something clean, fast, and visually strong. And this is just one way to start. If you don't have a DESIGN.md or an HTML file, don't worry. You can still take a screenshot of any website or design you like, upload it, and describe as many details as possible in your prompt. It might not match the exact design DNA, but it's still a great starting point. And make sure to use Gemini 3.1 Pro. From my experience, it gives the best result. Alright, hope you enjoyed this. In the next video, I will show you something even more powerful. How to take a real website and transform it into your own design. I will go deeper into how to improve section using screenshot and how I actually prompt to get better result. See you in the next one.